This is too good to be fucking true. The report detailing the findings of the contractors who conducted Arizona's sham audit of last year's election results, which had been expected Monday, will be late because 3 of the 5 members of the auditing team have tested positive for COVID. The state Republican Senate leader says. Cyber Ninja's chief executive officer Doug Logan, fucking conspiracy theorist loony, whose firm was hired by the Republican-led Arizona Senate to audit 2.1 he was conducted to audit 2.1 million votes that were cast in Maricopa County in the 2020 presidential race, and 2 other members of the 5-person audit team tested positive and are quite sick. The Senate President Karen Fann said in a statement. Logan and other members of his team were often seen during the recount process without wearing masks, but it's not clear whether those who tested positive have been vaccinated. Basically, people reached out to Cyber Ninjas requesting any comment on this. The election experts in both parties have said for months that the results of the audit pushed for by Republican lawmakers and conducted by the Florida-based company, which had no experience auditing any election results, and whose chief executive Logan has repeated, well, conspiracy theories about election fraud would not be credible. Fann said senators are receiving a portion of the draft report Monday, but did not detail which portion and what will be left out of it. Fann also said senators want the envelopes that contain ballots that were mailed in last year included in the final report, but all they got were the images of those envelopes from Maricopa County too late. In addition to the illness, it wasn't until Thursday that the Senate received the images of the ballot envelopes from Maricopa County and are hoping to have those analyzed as soon as possible to incorporate those results into the final report. And Fann said in a statement, the Senate legal team will meet Wednesday to start reviewing the draft report, and when the remainder of the draft is submitted, the Senate team will hold another meeting to continue checking for accuracy, clarity, and proof of documentation of findings. And once that is complete, the final report will be presented to the Senate Judiciary Committee, and findings will be released to the public. Last week, Maricopa County officials said that they already sent the images to the Cyber Ninjas review team in the past and were simply resending them. Randy Poland, who's a spokesperson for the Senate-sponsored sham audit, told the CNN that the ballot images would not be handled by Cyber Ninjas. The report was due to the Senate, but it could be weeks or months before its results are revealed to the public, and Fann and the team selected by the Senate Republicans plan to review the report anyway. Ken Bennett, who's the Senate's liaison with the audit team, said last week that a group will spend the following days or weeks verifying the reports and checking for any accuracy. Bennett said he wanted to spread fact and not rumor, that this would only be a draft report and it would not be made public. The Senate team could ask the fraud people, Cyber Ninjas, for further clarifications of its finding. Senate team will then review for accuracy and clarity for final reports, which will be released publicly. Fann, a Republican, tweeted last week. Bennett told CNN on Monday that he expects there to be an adjustment to how the meeting will be conducted on Wednesday, when the Senate's legal team will review the partial draft report. He did not know the specifics or whether Logan, who's a loony, may brief the Senate's own legal team via video conference or phone instead of in person. But once the audit team delivers the full draft report, Bennett expects the review process to take several weeks before the report is made public. Along with this, the company and its volunteers and subcontractors did not follow standard auditing procedures. Observers from the Democratic Secretary of State Katie Hobbs' office has reportedly noted instances in which those conducting the audit have broken their own rules. And the partisan nature of the audit and its funders, the $5.7 million came from outside. The conservative sources compared with just $150,000 from the state Senate, which ordered the audit, has long cast serious doubts on its credibility. No matter the results of the audit, the reality is that Joe Biden is president, and won Arizona's 11 electoral votes last year will not change anyway. But that hasn't stopped the former squatter Trump and his sycophants, particularly the ball-washing ones, the pro-Trump propaganda outlets, from claiming otherwise and saying that other states should follow Arizona's lead in conducting the sham audits. Trump issued a raft of false statements ahead of the campaign-style Klan rally in the state last month, and used that Klan rally to repeat all those lies again. Does everybody here understand the 2020 election was a total disgrace? Yeah, we understand that you're a total fucking disgrace, you fat ass. Trump's allies have tried to export Arizona's sham audit to other states, including Pennsylvania, where a state senator has sought to conduct his own review of the individual counties' results, but has been rebuffed by those counties. In Wisconsin, where Republican lawmakers are looking into several approaches, but have butted heads over which avenues to pursue. The finalization of the sham audit and the potential for the report detailing its results is due to soon become public, and it has led the Republican and Democratic election officials in Arizona, including GOP officials in Maricopa County, to warn that it should not be taken seriously. Hobbs, the Arizona Secretary of State and a 2022 Democratic candidate for governor, issued a 46-page report pre-butting the audit's results too. It is clear that any outcome or conclusion that's reported from the Senate's review by the Cyber Ninjas or any of their subcontractors and partners is not reliable, Hobbs said. The report calls the Senate-run recount secretive and disorganized. It reiterates most of the issues that Hobbs has cited for months: lack of security, shifting processes for screening and counting ballots, chain of custody, and transparency problems. Over and over, the report notes that there were no consistent procedures in reading, tallying, and storing the ballots. One person working to examine the paper in the ballots complained that the process changed every day, which it didn't. In one example, a Senate contractor told observers that after 1 week, scanning of the paper ballots had been abandoned because contractors performed a software update, which resulted in the loss of all the ballot images. Bullshit. Stephen Richer, the Maricopa County recorder, a Republican whose 2020 victory was one of the few GOP gains in the state, as they lost the presidential race in the Senate seat, released a 38-page letter last week called Dear Arizona Republicans last week. In the letter, Richer, who has become an outspoken critic of the Cyber Ninjas audit, details his own political history as a loyal Republican who voted for Trump and explained the missteps the auditors and Senate Republicans who hired them have taken that led him to respond forcefully, including disproven allegations by any of the criminal wrongdoing posted on Twitter account run by the audit team. But Richard notes that the three post-election partial audits of Maricopa County's election results found them to be accurate. He also said he would still be willing to conduct a review of the 2020 election to ease Republicans' worries, and would do so with fanning the GOP lawmakers if they ditch Cyber Ninjas. What I'm not willing to do is further indulge the biased, inexperienced, incompetent conspiracy theory-driven, unscrupulous, partisan Cyber Ninjas, Richard said. He wrote that the audit is an abomination that has gone so far, and it has eroded election competence and defamed good people. But if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, RBW King, and also hit the notification bell so that you be notified when a new video comes out, and thanks for listening.